All right, everybody, welcome back to AIPIP. We're diving deep into something that's got everybody talking.
Yeah,
Ellen Pompeo's first big project since leaving Grey's Anatomy.
it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, she's trading in those stubs for, like, a whole new world of drama in this new Hulu series, Good American Family.
And it's not just any drama, right? It's based on a real story,
Oh, yeah?
the Natalia Grace case.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of you out there remember this.
Oh, yeah, it was everywhere.
A total whirlwind a few years back.
It's definitely one of those, like, water cooler moments where everybody was talking about it.
Exactly.
So for those who might not remember all the details, the case was about this family who adopted Natalia.
Right.
And she had dwarfism, and pretty quickly these, like, really unsettling questions came up
Yeah, about her age.
about her age and even, like, her intention.
Like who she really was.
Yeah, and it led to all these accusations, and it just became this huge public legal battle.
Like a total media circus
It was crazy. So the series basically jumps right into this whole complicated mess,
at first.
with Pompeo and Mark Duplass playing the parents, Christine and Michael Bennett.
Imagine being those parents, right?
I can't even.
You want to give a child a loving home,
Yeah.
and then you start having these doubts and fears about the child you've welcomed into your family.
Oh my gosh, talk about a parent's worst nightmare.
And to make things even more intense,
Yeah.
Child Protective Services gets involved.
Oh, so they're really bringing in that, like, extra layer of tension.
Absolutely. It just adds to this whole tangled web.
So we've got this real-life case,
Right.
strong cast, and a plot that's, like, ripped from the headlines.
But there's more.
What really gets me is that the show wants to challenge how we see things, like our perceptions of the whole situation.
It's an ambitious,
Okay.
especially with all the media frenzy around the original case.
Yeah.
It makes you think about how we judge situations.
Especially when they're hard to understand.
Right. And how media shapes those judgments.
Oh, absolutely. This is getting super interesting.
Definitely. And speaking of interesting, the creators of the show are pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more.
So Katie Robbins, who created the show,
Yep.
is also an executive producer, along with Sarah Sutherland, who co-runs the show.
And of course,
Ellen Pompeo is involved as a producer.
naturally through her company, Calamity Jane.
Exactly.
Okay, so we have some heavy hitters behind this.
Yeah.
And it premieres on Hulu.
March 19th.
Mark your calendars, everyone. But let's go back to the Natalia Grace case for a sec.
Okay.
Because like we said, it was huge in the media and people were totally divided.
It was like the whole country was picking sides.
Yeah, some were convinced Natalia was an adult pretending to be a child.
And others thought she was a vulnerable kid being taken advantage of.
Right. It's a tough situation to navigate.
And the series is walking a tightrope.
Definitely trying to show all sides without, like, sensationalizing things.
Yeah, exactly, because it's already a really sensitive topic.
So knowing that this show wants to make us think differently,
Yeah.
what are some of the ways people might interpret Natalia's story?
That's a great question.
Like, how do you even adapt something like this
Right.
while still being respectful to everyone involved?
And without exploiting the situation.
It's tough. It brings up those ethical questions about making entertainment out of real-life stuff.
Absolutely. And it'll be interesting to see how they handle the different perspectives.
Yeah. Will it be more of a thriller, or will they go deep into, like, the psychology of the case?
We'll have to wait and see.
This is what makes this deep dive so fascinating.
Totally.
It's not just about a new show. It's about how we handle truth and perception and, the power of stories.
Big questions.
Huge ones. So what do you think, listeners? Are you intrigued by this? What parts of the case are you most curious about? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to AIPRP for more deep dives like this.
We'll see you next time.